What's up, y'all? This is another episode of Hot Hands, man. We got Cortez, we got D-Lake. Y'all got anything y'all want to say before we start off?
No, not much other than
man. Shout out to Hot Hand.
We came up with a couple of questions for y'all. I sent some of these for y'all so y'all can kind of analyze, research, do y'all thing, right? And we got the first question, right? We seen on social media they was comparing two dynamic duos and who was better, right? On one end, they compared the 2016 duo of LeBron James and Kyrie Irving, and they said who was better between that and the 2023 Denver Nuggets duo of Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic. So I'm gonna start with you, Tez. Who do you think is the better dynamic duo?
I mean, come on, man. LeBron James and Kyrie Irving did something that no other duo, no other organization, no other, however you want to put it, has ever done in that 2016 finals. Sure. And I was I was looking at both. So you know, the reason this even was a big thing for me was because I seen something comparing, you know, the game 3 of the finals this year where Jokic and Jamal had both a triple-double, and then you had the 41-point game from, you know, our boys Bron and Kyrie. And like, maybe I'm biased, you know, I got the 2016 championship, you know, t-shirt on right now, Progressive sponsor, but yeah. Like I was watching these games and I'm looking and it's just like, they were down 3-1 at that point. They had no choice but to go drop those 40 points. They didn't have another player in double digits except for maybe J.R. Smith. I think he had like 10 points. But when I look at the you know, the game with Jokic and Jamal Murray, it's like the game was already over in the third quarter. It's just the second. I think it was the game 3 of the series. You know, no winning or losing. You know, no win or go home or none of that. Right? You had the stakes of trying to get Cleveland his first championship. I mean, that's on Bron's shoulders. That's on Kyrie's shoulders. I think this was Kyrie's first NBA Finals too, because he got injured the first time they went. So I mean, it's not really a debate to me. I mean, the Warriors versus Miami. I mean, think about the opponents. I mean, come on now. 2016 Warriors, we know what they did that year. Right. Best home team as well. I mean, shoot. I think that in history, there was like top 5 home records. We was in their house.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. I gotta give it to Bron and Kyrie. It's just too much was at stake for that duo to perform the way that they did, which is amazing. Like, it was really amazing.
But I mean, there's a lot of people that's gonna sit there and argue, you know, on this, because I had to blow this picture up, right? You got the Denver, right? They both of them, they duo had a triple-double. Had a triple-dub. You feel what I'm saying? And I know I tried to take the unbiased too, because I'm like, yeah, I'm a Cleveland fan. But like, it's nothing. You think it's nothing that they could have, like, the triple-double. It's like, it's not even really.
So that's what made it even a conversation for me. Because like, you can't knock the, like, come on, bro. Like, Jokic had how many? I forgot how many points he had, but you know, 30, 20, and like, come on, like. And then Jamal Murray, you know, he had, I think, 30, 10, and 10, something like that as well. It's like, but it's just, I feel like they were so like, Denver overmatched Miami by so much. I mean, there was nobody who could guard Jokic or even really keep him off the boards. LeBron and Kyrie, I mean, they was going against the best team in NBA history, you know, regular season-wise at least. I don't think the Warriors even lost a game that postseason except for one in OKC. Miami, many could argue that they ain't even supposed to be there, right? Like, I mean, they faced the injured Milwaukee team. The Boston series was good, but I mean, I don't know how much I really respect Boston right now, but that's just me. I just can't. I looking at it, it was just too much at stake. You know, LeBron coming home, bringing Cleveland a championship. That was all that pressure on both of them, and then to be down 3-1, it's hard. It's hard for me to say that it was that the Denver dynamic duo was more impressive, but it's I don't know. Maybe it's just a little bit of bias. It's the Cleveland in me, right? But I just can't. I'm just looking at all the surrounding factors. And funny enough, Kevin Love was a part of both of these performances. Only scored single digits and 3 rebounds in both performances, which is so funny to me. But yeah, no. Back on point. I just can't. I can't. Don't get me wrong. Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic, probably the best duo in the NBA right now. But I can't say all time between those two. I don't think I can give it to. I can't give it to him. I got to go Brown and Kyrie.
I'm saying, D-Lo, how you feeling about it? You think Kyrie? You think Cleveland Dynamic Duo 2016 was better than the 2023 Nuggets duo?
Yeah, man, I gotta agree with Ted. For me, it's a no-brainer. Like, one end you got, like he said, 73-9, and Ted, the Warriors, they was in their own Game 7. That's why KD don't get no respect, because he blew a 3-1 of them. And then went to join them. So they played 2 Game 7s, 73-9. And I don't know if y'all seen that Sean Livingston podcast with All the Smoke. But when Steve Kerr came in there and was saying, like, do y'all want to go for this record? Like, everybody was trying to go for it except for Andre Iguodala, because he knew, like, if you go for it and don't win it, it don't mean nothing. So it was like, Brian had all that on him. They like, what was going to be his record if he lost? He was going to have, 2 rings, a bunch of losses. And, the GOAT conversation probably, would have been harder for him. But with that right there, down 3-1, like, it was people in the city, like, Cleveland, like, people in Cleveland thought we was going to lose. Like, we was down 3-1. Yeah. Like, no team ever did that. Like, some of our, we got people, all 3 of us thought, the Cavs was going to lose. Like, when we came back down for 3-1, the Cavs themselves could have quit. Like, all right, we'll get it next year. Like, yeah, but like Brian said, man, it's the first of 4, not the first of 3.
Oh, yeah. I respect it. But keep going.
But on the Denver Nuggets side, I just want to let recency bias get me on this. Like, they played good. But they were not the underdogs. Like, the Cavs went in there the underdog. Yeah. Against the 73-9 team. Denver Nuggets, crazy. They did what they were supposed to do. Like, if you think about it, like, if the Heat would have won, then you feel me, to be bigger. But they won in 5 or 6.
Yeah. They won in 5.
Come on, man. That was just a little. You feel me? That's one Jamal Murray. If he would have made that 3, the Heat get swept. And we might not even be talking about that triple-double. The Cavs had to do that. And Brown followed it up with another 40-point game. He had 2 40-point games back-to-back. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. This is crazy. Kyrie chasing Curry around, and Curry ain't chasing Kyrie. Curry don't want to guard Kyrie.
Thank you.
Guarding, probably the best point guard in the league at the time. Unanimous MVP, back-to-back. The best player on the 73-9 team. And I'm 24, and I got to guard that. And then I got to turn around and give you 40? Come on, now.
Man.
So then, on the subject of Kai, right? I would then ask you, then, is Kyrie better? What all y'all means, like, is Kyrie better than Jamal Murray, or do y'all think that argument or debate would be more recency bias? For anybody to say Jamal Murray is better than Kyrie.
You want to start us on this one, Lee?
Yeah, I will. See, for me, it's another. I can't say he's better than Kyrie, like. But, people going to say Kyrie had his own team and, was in the playoffs and then do what he's supposed to do since Brian, yada, yada, yada. Which is true to a certain extent. It's always something behind, the main narrative. You get what I'm saying? But, I just feel like it's an eye test with that, man. Like, it's Kyrie and Jamal Murray. If they were both the same age and they both did nothing in the league, but you knew their skill set and the player they was, who would you pick? For me, I'm going Kyrie. Like, that's just the most skilled, you could say most skilled player ever. And he ain't even did what some of these guys did, like Kobe, Mike, LeBron, Curry, and you could say he's more skilled than all of them. He got 1 ring, 1 All-Star MVP, and a bunch of first. I don't even know if he got a bunch of first teams or whatever, but it's the skill that comes with that being 6'2", 6'3", and can with both hands and spin that with both hands. Like that's why people love Kyrie. That's why people say Kyrie better than Steph. I mean, it looked good for a little moment, for a little minute. So, but that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to go with Kyrie. Now, if Jamal Murray and Jokic do it again, and Murray put on another performance like that again, and come back and get me, and I might say something different.
What about you, Tess? How you feeling?
All right, so I'm looking at this question, and so we were taking it like all in consideration. We're talking about career, like just all up to what we know at this point, right? Okay, so I had to do a little research on this because I just wanted to make sure I wasn't crazy. Like, we really debating Kyrie and Jamal Murray? Like, this the debate. All right, so Jamal Murray, I mean, so given that Kyrie has been in the league for 12 seasons versus I think Jamal's only been 6, right? So we could play with that a little bit, but it's just not close to me. Like, I'm looking at everything up to this point. Kyrie has gotten 8 All-Stars, Jamal Murray 0. Hold on, I think I might have wrote it down. All NBAs, I think Kyrie got 3, Jamal Murray 0. Like, it's like Jamal ain't even got a second or a third team All NBA. Let's pump the brakes a little bit. Now, don't get me wrong, Jamal Murray is a great playoff performer. Like, he proved that this season. I mean, boy can go get buckets, no matter who guard. I mean, he did this against Jimmy Butler. So, like, I give him a high respect because they tried to throw Jimmy Butler on him and he performed. But if we're just going like career, I mean, if you take every best statistical category, no matter what season, for Jamal Murray and Kyrie, I mean, it's not even close. I mean, even Jamal Murray's best seasons, it's not touching. Like, Kyrie's leading them in all statistical categories. I mean, it's not even close. So I can't put him over Kyrie. I mean, I just feel like it's ludicrous to say so. Now, maybe if we kind of like put it in, see who's the best playoff performer, maybe you can start heading towards Jamal Murray, only because Kyrie has kind of damaged himself with these last couple of playoff series. He's been averaging only like 22 points the last couple playoffs. When he was in Cleveland, now that he was doing great, but after he left Cleveland, his playoff averages hasn't really been up to par. I think Jamal Murray's averaging like 26 points in the playoffs, while Kyrie's averaging only 23. And this is complete career playoffs, by the way. But maybe the conversation gets more interesting around that point. But overall, man, it's not even close to me. Kyrie is that guy. Top 5 point guards in the league. Like, I mean, I don't know if I could put Jamal Murray in that top 5 I might have to sit down and actually think about it. But I know for a fact I can put Kyrie in my top 5 point guards in the NBA right now. So I'm going to give it to Kyrie.
Okay.